What up YouTube, Topaz Jace here, and I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First we're going to jump into the news, then we're going to jump into a review for this new Ace Hood Starvation 4, then we're going to jump into an article from downloadpads.com. But before then, let's do a brief instrumental from underground producer 730 Beats. So Straight Outta Compton has just broken another milestone and such, becoming the highest grossing film from black filmmakers and such, man. And you know, proud of hearing that shit, man. But ultimately, let's keep this shit 100. This is going to be, quite honestly, one of the biggest biopics ever fucking made right here, dude. For it being the biggest black filmmaker, that's cool, but this is going to be much bigger than that shit, you feel me? But anyway, on to today's review. And today's review is to that Ace Hood Starvation 4. And you know what? A bunch of people asked me to review his previous project for the fuck of it. And I really can't see a better time to touch on that past project and such, man, right before we jump into this full one. See, what For the Fuck of It seemed to be was 4 tracks that he had left over from the Starvation project, man, that he just threw out there as promotion leading up to this project. And you know, I was hoping that it was not going to be a sign of what the music was actually going to sound like here. Instead, it would be just random tracks that he just threw together. But sadly, that project was whack, and this one is whack too, dude. And that's the most fucked up thing, because the Starvation series has been on such a high level throughout Ace Hood's entire career, dude. And what's interesting about that, man, is the fact that this is the first one that he's did without DJ Khaled and such, because he's not really part of DJ Khaled's We the Best no more, man, but he's still associated with him. He still was on the album that DJ Khaled just fucking dropped. But you know, this shows us the real fucking Ace Hood on what type of music he wants to fucking drop, you dig? Instead of the music that DJ Khaled and the labels and shit were trying to force him to do and shit, we finally get to see 100% Ace Hood, but sadly, really didn't even get that here. I mean, sure, this project started out pretty damn good with that Change On Me track, man. And I did like the concept behind Understand, where he's pretty much going into how everything just ain't cracked up the way it should be in the music industry, and how he felt he deserved more from the labels and shit, and why he's on his motherfucking own and shit. Like the concept, didn't like the execution on that. But then after those, man, you got a long list of tracks that you kind of scratch your head about. Like, take that Goals and Real. Doesn't those just sound like something that, say, Tory Lanez would fucking do? How's about Always? That sounds like a track that Future probably would have did. How's about that 954 and that Carried Away, man? Sounds like something that Big Sean would have fucking did. Interesting selections of who he's kind of taking the inspiration from. But ultimately, very disappointing all the way fucking down this project, man. I give this joint a 3 out of 10. And I never thought I would do something like that for Ace Hood. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpads.com. And today's article was about how nothing in this world is fucking sweet, you did. And this is the thing that gets a lot of people fucked up. They say, oh, all I need to do is create these platinum records, man, and I can just be a rapper and shit. And they ain't put the time and work ethic in. They didn't even study the game and figure out what all they need to do to make a difference in their motherfucking lives, you did. They just thinking the game is sweet, so they can just hop in it and take fucking full control of some shit that they have no idea about. Here's just the real shit, man. If you're not prepared to go all the way above and beyond what everything is going right now and shit, man, then you are not fucking ready. Because when you jump into this game, there's going to be a lot of shit that you're not going to be hip to, and people going to take full advantage of that. There ain't no, we going to help this nigga catch up. No, we going to take all this money that this guy got and leave him fucked up because we need that money. And it's not a crime to steal from the fucking stupid. Understand that nothing is sweet about this life, man. If you ever have a great idea, you want to be a part of some shit, you better do your fucking research. You better learn all about that game. Because that shit is what's gonna make or break you, my dude. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.